Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I am just sitting down to do my hair before I head off to town. I need to go to my agency, and in one of my recent videos, one of the Q&As, someone asked me about my insecurities. They asked me what insecurities do I have, and I actually said that there should be a special separate video for what insecurities I personally have, because there are so many of them. And I thought that today, while I'm getting ready, I will actually talk about that. I'm definitely having one of those days when I'm feeling a little bit down on myself, a little bit down on everything that is going on around me, on the people around me. It's the perfect time to actually dig a bit deeper into myself and talk about the things that I feel insecure about. So I'm just using a flat iron, by the way, to do my hair. I just wanted to put a bit of a bend into my hair. But anyway, I think the first one that I'm gonna start with is physical insecurities, because I think that's one of the very obvious ones. Most of people criticize themselves for something that is wrong with them. I work in an industry where you get judged by your looks every single day. You go to a casting and someone tells you that your shoulders are too wide. You go to a casting and someone tells you that your hair is too brown, your hair is too blonde, you're too skinny, you're not skinny enough, you're too tall, you're not tall enough. So constantly you get comments where you think that something is wrong with you. When I meet young girls that only get into this industry, I always try and convince them and tell them to keep in mind that it's not you, it's not your fault. It's just that at that particular time, for that particular client, you were not right. But that doesn't mean that you're not pretty, that you're not good enough. I've been doing this since I was like 18 years old, on and off, but I've been in situations where I would feel so down about my hip. I remember going to a big agency in Helsinki in Finland, and the guy told me that I need to lose 7 centimeters of my hips for them to sign me. And that's a lot of centimeters, guys, and especially if you are quite wide. I have quite wide shoulders, I have wide hips, and that's just the bone structure that I have. It's not necessarily, you know, the amount of skin or the amount of fat that is on me. Then you start thinking, okay, you know, what can I do? What can I do to lose those centimeters? But I have to say that I always had very thick skin. And not everyone is like that. I never took all those comments very personally. I just, you know, kind of sat down and thought, okay, you know, is it realistic? Is it not realistic? And then, you know, acted on that. But I know girls who were very close to me that were told by an agency that they need to lose weight, and that's when they will start working. And the girls drove themselves to anorexia and eating disorders, which is horrible. It's horrible. When people think that modeling is all glamour, it really is not. Especially if you are just a model like me. It's very difficult to explain to people that not every model appears on a cover of a Vogue magazine. We are working models. I make a living out of modeling, but I don't appear on covers of magazines. I maybe will never appear on a cover of magazine, but I make a living out of it because there's so much going behind the scene. I think about 2 years ago, I lost a lot of weight, and like Jay kept telling me, oh, you're losing so much weight, you're losing so much weight, because I was exercising like a crazy person. And I wasn't really doing that because I was trying to lose weight. I was doing that because I was trying to fill a gap in my life, basically. You know, I was just exercising is a great way to take your mind off something, and I think at that time in my life that's what I needed. Whatever, you know, the situation was. I think the other month I was doing a shoot, and on my rail of clothing I had a few bras. And when I put the bras on, they didn't fit me very well, even though it was my size, and I have done lingerie for that brand many times before. But when I put the bra on, my skin here, just here on the like armpit, it kind of creased. You know when you put a bra on and you get that kind of fold? and they couldn't use that picture. They had to reshoot that bra on a different model. And you don't understand, I'm 27 years old, guys, and you look at that and you hear that, you know, they can't use that picture, they have to reshoot it on someone else, and you think, okay, you know, I might lose this job because of that. What can I do? I didn't really do anything about it. I still work for that brand, but I don't do any lingerie for them anymore, which is, you know, it's very difficult because I've done lingerie for them before, and those 2 bras out of hundreds that I have done for them basically changed my work for them, which is hard because you're losing money and you're losing your self-esteem too. My hips and my shoulders were always my most like the things that I was most insecure about, because I could never do runway. I am too curvy for runway. So many things that I'm insecure about. I'm insecure about my work. I'm insecure about my worth. I'm insecure about if I'm doing a good job, if I'm actually making my parents proud, if I am actually doing something important maybe, or, you know, if I'm meeting people's expectations. That's just one thing that I think a lot of people, I think that's what puts a lot of pressure on a lot of people. And, you know, I know that my father, for example, had very big expectations for me. And maybe I didn't meet those expectations, you know, I didn't go into the job that he wanted me to go. Many different things, you know, I didn't maybe meet and marry a person that my mom wanted me to marry, and I didn't have children by the age of, I don't know, 25. All those things that I kind of failed in. But you are not failing. You just have to realize that everyone have their own path and everyone have their own definition of happiness. And maybe mine is not getting married by age of 25 and having 2 children and being an amazing mom. Maybe that is not my definition of happiness, but that doesn't mean that if that is yours, it's wrong. Absolutely not. And I think that we just need to be more tolerant towards each other when it comes to what people do in their life, because it's up to you what do you want to do in your life, and it's up to you what makes you happy and makes you fulfilled, and, you know, what brings you joy. Because my job brings me joy, traveling brings me joy, seeing new places, being with Jay brings me joy. You know, he's 16 years older than me, and so many people have a problem with that, and I just don't get it. Like, why someone else's relationship can bother some people so much, I just don't get it. And of course that gives me insecurities as well, somewhere deep inside. You know, family, like creating a family gives me massive anxiety. That's like one of my biggest insecurities. I'm 27, bear in mind Jay is 44, and, you know, do I want a family? Yes, I do. Do I want children? Yes, I do. Do I want them now? No, I don't. I'm not ready for it yet. I haven't done everything I want to do for myself yet. So, you know, will Jay will still want children in a couple of years? I don't know. Will he want children full stop? I don't know. And it doesn't mean that we don't talk about it. It just means that I'm not going to deny myself a relationship that I'm happy in just because sometime in the future something might go wrong. Because right now, this day, up to this day, I have been happy. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional about it, but it's more just about the fact that your dreams are your own. I need to come down. And that, you know, if something doesn't go to the plan that you maybe had 10 years ago or 5 years ago, it's okay. Because for me, it's all about making amazing memories. It's all about being in the moment and being happy in that moment. Maybe one day I will look back at it and think, gosh dang it, you know, I should have got myself a husband and you know, made some children. But that's not what I wanted at this time or in my life. I have insecurities about being a good friend, you know. I'm a very difficult person. I am a very straightforward, very sort of sharp person. I can say things that can really hurt people because I just don't hide my emotions. And if I'm thinking something or if something is bothering me, I'm just gonna say it. And I have lost so many people along the way just because I stood up for myself and I was not happy just to let things go just for the sake of it. I do consider myself a good friend, and when my friendship is strong, I will always be on my friend's side. I will be there through thick and thin, and that's what I have done to the friends that I have had for years. But so many people don't want to hear the truth, and sometimes I feel insecure about it because I think, you know, should I not be like that? Should I not be myself? Should I just not say or lie? Or should I, you know, what should I do differently? Because clearly what I am doing is not working for me. But it is actually working, because I have done such a cleanse of my life, of people that are toxic, of people that made me feel very insecure, of people that put me down. Sometimes I go to bed and I can't sleep because I have so many thoughts going through my head about, you know, am I doing a good job? You know, where is my life going? I can't be doing modeling forever. I need to do something with it. I don't have enough money or something like that, you know. So many questions I ask myself and I don't really have an answer for, but I know that I will figure it out, and I know that it will come to me, and I just want to surround myself with positive people that will support me and not ruin my dreams, if you know what I mean. Maybe they're not realistic dreams, but they're dreams, and thinking about them and working towards them make me happy. So just let me be. And that is why I just want you guys to know that if you are insecure about something, if you're criticizing yourself about something, it's okay, but do not beat yourself up about it. Take a moment and have, you know, have a little conversation with yourself of, is the thing that I'm insecure about actually that big? Because if it's not, just let it be. You need to try and appreciate yourself and love yourself and enjoy the time with yourself. I've heard so many comments towards me and towards my life that, you know, they feel that there's nothing I could feel insecure about, there's nothing I could feel unhappy about. You know, some people just look at my life and think that it's absolutely picture perfect, but no one knows what you are going through except you. And as long as you have people around you that will help you with that and support you through that, and, you know, walk on that path with you, it's okay. You know, it's absolutely okay. But also what I want to say is that never be afraid to ask for help. It's what we are there for. We're there for the other people, but firstly for ourselves. So yeah, I hope this video made any sense, because I know when I go on a rant like this, I just, you know, lose the line of thoughts and I go all places and forget what I was actually talking about. But I just want to be open and honest with you, because that's what I've tried to do since I started this channel. I'm not gonna veil anything, and if you have any other questions, if you have any other topics that you want me to open up about or talk about or discuss, leave them in the comment section below. I will happily do that, because for me this is as much of an escape as it is for some people who come to watch videos on YouTube. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I missed a strand of hair, need to fix that. And yeah, let me know if you have any insecurities that you want to share, and I will happily listen and happily talk to you about it. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and being here for me. I love you all very, very much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.